To the floor show traders. All right, gang, do you see anything getting a little too frothy? How about that, Larry Shover?
You know, I do, and I see it in the leveraged loan space, something most people don't even think about. There's been a sharp deterioration in covenant protection that's brought in a lot of money when small and mid-cap companies don't have to worry about collateral prepayment, etc. We have to remember that when a recession hits, bond prices are way more affected by a company's ability to meet financing needs than they are to make interest payments. So with all that to say, if there is a spike in interest rates, it'll have like an effect on leveraged loans like it hasn't before, especially given the drop in covenant protection to the investor.
Yeah, you know what, I see that. But Phil Flynn, what do you see, if anything? And when I say froth, I'm not necessarily saying too much of a bubble, but maybe an area where people are getting a little too confident or complacent.
You know, well, I mean, last year, the thing that was really red hot, everybody wanted to get in on pot stocks, right?
Yeah.
That was a bubble that popped and puffed and went up in smoke already, you know. And then if you remember a few years ago, it was the Bitcoin craze. Prices went up like crazy. They went up to $20,000 an ounce until the CME started trading futures on them. Then they crashed, right? They went down to almost 6,000. Well, they're back right now. CME started trading options on Bitcoin futures, and they're back in a big way. They're moving back up in the cryptocurrency space. But really, I think Larry has a really good idea. The place you want to look at is debt. I mean, there's a lot of companies that have a lot of debt. That could blow up. So if you're in that space, you got it. Car loans are an issue. That could be it. But right now, because the economy is doing so good, we'll probably see those bubbles push way off.
What do you think, Matt? Do you see any bubbles? Do you see any, I hesitate to say anything that's bulletproof that might start to look like something could pierce the armor here?
Well, I don't know why stocks are in a bubble. You can make the bull case that, 5 companies are making up 20% of the S&P right now. So if those companies were to falter, there are plenty of opportunities in other sectors to put your money to work. People look at customer debt, central bank debt. There's all kinds of things out there that people are worried about, but they haven't really raised their head just yet. So the bubbles are on the horizon. We don't know where they are, but if you're an equity trader, you keep buying these equities because there seems to be that's where the money's in play. I'm
amazed that nobody said Tesla, because it's up another 3% at $540 a share. Gentlemen, what? What, Phil?
I was in it. I got out when he smoked pot on TV. I should have stayed with it.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Good to see all three of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyway, you sell the pot stocks, but when Elon smoked pot, you would have kept on with the Tesla. All right, one 2019 unicorn that pranced into the public arena is fully dressed with a smile. With about 48 minutes to go before the closing bell rings and the Dow